Hi, my name is Jamie Rickey, and I'm here to tell you about the Rickey Farm project. Rickey Farm, your destination, your farm. Major components include the venue, both current and future operations, the barn, with its first floor farm market deli cafe, and second floor ministry headquarters, sanctuary, and venue. The ministry house, the carriage house, a public skateboard park, the inn featuring lodging, a New Jersey welcome center, and campground and visitor amenities. The campground itself, the farming, the historic homestead, arts and education, and a sustainable living showcase. With a 360-degree view of the Vernon Valley and surrounding mountains, Rickey Farm has become known as one of the most desirable locations for music festivals, weddings, fundraisers, workshops, scouting, and educational events. The main event area accommodates approximately 4,000 to 5,000 attendees, and with combining other fields allows for multiple events at the same time here. Our future venue, the Big Bowl, is left over from a past soil mining operation. The Big Bowl is a natural amphitheater carved into the landscape with a maximum capacity of over 20,000 attendees. Outdoor venues such as Red Rocks and the Gorge pictured on the right are favorites of music lovers, but no such venues exist on the East Coast yet. The Big Bowl will fill that void. Our stage will also be located over a 1-acre lake at the base of the bowl, which will create an unparalleled setting. The main barn, a hub of activity, was built in 1935 to replace the former structure, which was burnt to the ground after being struck by lightning. The first floor will house a 24/7 year-round farm market deli and cafe, providing anytime food for locals, commuters, and visitors. A 24-hour fuel station outside with its canopy extending from the main barn will include alternative fuels and electric car charging. Now this covers two of the three main components of a true rest area, food and fuel. And then of course there's lodging, and we'll get to that. On the second floor of the barn we will have the headquarters, sanctuary, and gathering place for Rickey Farm Ministries. Known as the Upper Room, this facility will also operate 24/7, 365 with the doors always open policy. The acoustics inside are coveted, and recent music benefits have been very fruitful. Directly adjacent to the second floor entrance is another outdoor field reserved for ministry-related events with a capacity of approximately 2,500. Rickey Farm Ministries was officially formed in December and validated by the state of New Jersey in March after meeting as a church body weekly for over 5 years. The ministry believes its main call to be providing a doors always open, 24/7, 365 refuge for those with physical and spiritual needs. The ministry will have its headquarters, refuge, and gathering place in the Upper Room, and Rickey Farm Ministries has already partnered with many of the groups and agencies that serve those with needs, and will continue to expand that base. And both of the uses in the main barn, the farm market, deli, cafe, and the place of worship, have already gained zoning approval. Wow, 24/7 food, fuel, lodging, and ministry. That's a true rest area. The ministry house is a critical and integral part of the overall farm project. It's the center structure in our road frontage area, and because of its position and 4 bedrooms, it's ideal for people working for the ministry, as well as those in transition and for visitors. The large yard and indoor common area will serve as space for small groups and workshops. The Carriage House right next door, possibly the oldest structure on the farm, will serve as the storefront and gift shop for Rickey Farm Ministries, and will be named Cool Stuff for Spiritual People. Now for one of my favorite parts of the project, public skate park. Rickey Farm has offered to donate approximately 1 acre to the VSMO, a 501c3 organization, to build and operate a free, open to the public, world-class skate park. This will create a much-needed resource for the local youth and provide an opportunity for teen mentoring. The inn, Rickey's Rest-A-Bit Inn, will be nestled just inside the tree line behind our current main stage. Lodges at Crest Haven on Lake George are shown to depict the two-story roof porch rustic design we have planned. The rooms will be located on the second floor with spectacular unobstructed views of the valley and surrounding mountains. The first floor foyer will house the Welcome Center with visitor and tourist information from around the greater Vernon and Skylands regions. The rest of the first floor will house shared amenities for visitors and campers, including bathhouse, laundry room, and game room. The campground itself is planned to include approximately 200 tent sites, which will be selectively placed in the 20 wooded acres at the base of Wawayanda Mountain. Now, the closest campground to here is Wawayanda State Park, which has only 3 group campsites, and they're booked for the season every year. The next closest campground is 25 minutes away. So we expect to be booked years in advance associated with our festivals and event dates in the campground. The farming. Rickey Farm will continue its 244-year tradition as a working farm. As good stewards of the land, we observe organic and sustainable practices, and have for the last 20 years or more. The location of agricultural plots and gardens will be maximized, and plans include farming leased lands nearby. Specialty products planned include grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, eggs, and our own chips and salsa. The main farmhouse. Slated for historic preservation as a farm family life museum, the 1850s structure is void of any floor plan changes and still retains all of the original doors, windows, trim, etc. The home is fully furnished with the original Rickey Farm pieces. We call it the Rickey Farm Collection, and it centers around 1900 with pieces from 1850 to 1950 and includes all the tools associated with running a farm household during that time period. Reenactments and tours will share this resource. That's the Hinchman Rickey Homestead. Arts and education. Rickey Farm is the perfect venue for various types of classes and workshops. Rickey Farm will host educational programs in the area of history, environment, spirituality, and sustainable community living, amongst others. We will be showcasing local artists through special events, residencies, vending, and other retail sales. Sustainable Living Showcase. We want the whole farm to be a showcase. Rickey Farm has a long-standing commitment to good stewardship of our planet. We say farmers are the original recyclers. Through our own practices, workshops, and events, we will demonstrate and teach practical ways to reduce, recycle, and reuse. Rickey Farm will become a showcase for clean, sustainable living systems, including energy production. Please find all our contact information here. You can reach out to us in any of the various ways that we have listed, including calling my cell phone. I'm available. I'll answer your call if possible. If not, I will certainly return it. I thank you for listening and look forward to seeing you on the Founders Walkway.